Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the DOJO podcast. This is episode 14, being recorded on February 23rd. My name is Darren Vega. I'm one of your hosts today. I'm joined by my friends,
Ryan Tolley
and Xander Calacsan.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
And today is what Ryan would say,
a special
day.
Fucking day.
Why is it a special day?
Because a big album came out this past weekend.
Very big.
Very big. It's as big as this.
It is as big as that, baby.
It's called Map of the Soul 7. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
All
BTS
I gotta say is wow.
Wow. Yes. Wow.
Wow.
It's pretty much been almost a year since BTS came out with their last album.
Pretty much.
The first part of Map of the Soul, Persona, and what this album is it's a little different because it's. I would expect them just to do a second part like they did with Love Yourself, but instead they just combined the first album and added like a bunch of new tracks, and it's considered the enhanced edition. So it's like the second part to Map of the Soul, but it's also like the full length version, you would say. So it is a special album, so there's a lot to unpack, and we're gonna talk about our thoughts on it, our favorite songs, what works and what doesn't about the album, and we might even see where that takes us, and maybe do another topic too afterwards if we have time. So, first thoughts.
What is your guys' takes on this album?
My take on this album? I don't know, Darren. What's your take?
Darren, what's your take? What's your take?
It's good,
Is it good?
but not my favorite.
That's why you haven't even opened this album yet, huh?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So sealed.
That's nice.
Okay, so it's good, not your favorite, but like, what would you rate it out of 10?
Oh my god. Solid 8.
8?
It's good.
Okay, yeah, that's
Yeah.
good.
I don't want to like start off on the negative, so someone else please start.
No.
Whoa, you have negative thoughts about it?
Whoa.
Just a little bit.
Oh.
Wow. So you don't like BTS
I'm surprised.
now, huh?
I like
I'm
BTS.
surprised. I'm surprised.
I like
Okay,
BTS.
yeah, fine. No, let's start with a negative then.
Yeah, start with a negative.
What the?
Yeah,
All right.
let's
Start with a negative and
So you
end
brought
on a
up the
positive.
negative. Yeah.
All right.
What don't you like about this?
Well, so this is coming off Map of the Soul Persona, and like I said earlier, I would think they would want to do a second part. Instead, they just did like a full length album, pretty much,
Okay.
in addition to the older songs, with the exception of Home. I don't know why it's not on there. But yeah, because of that, there's a lot of tracks, and I say in many ways it kind of calls back to their old stuff, because there's solo tracks now. They haven't done a bunch of solo tracks in a while. There's solo tracks. There's also songs where it's just like, a couple of them, and they only do a few of those in the past couple albums, but now there's a lot of them. And then I feel like tonally, Persona was, what I got from it was kind of like more of like a summer vibe.
That was your favorite, right?
And then that one's my favorite, and that's kind of why.
Best.
It had more of a Western sound, so it's very accessible to kind of our ears, but also to new listeners. And I feel like it's not too much on the other side of the, like, I guess, Korean sound, which isn't necessarily a good or a bad thing, but it's just what I prefer. I felt like the tracks on Persona were like full length, like thoughtful tracks. That just gave off like a very poppy vibe, and very summer vibe that I liked. So I'm coming off of that, and then so those are my expectations. Like what's the second part to that? But then they come out with 7, and tonally I think it's a little all over the place. I mean, I haven't really looked into the lyrics, so there's probably some connection there if I looked into the translation. But for me, like just listening to it, I don't really feel like a certain theme to it. Whereas Persona had a consistent theme to it, just a Western summer vibe to it. Whereas this, it has Black Swan, which is actually kind of different from the rest of the album. And then just a bunch of different tracks. They had like is just a rap banger. which is also another callback to their old stuff because they haven't done a cipher in a second. And it's just like you can name a bunch of tracks and they're all kind of different, which is cool when it comes to variety. So it's both a good thing and kind of a bad thing for me because I would have liked to see more of like a consistent theme, or maybe like shorten the track list a little bit. Because yes, it calls back to like having like old BTS where they have a bunch of tracks with solo or whatever, but it also calls back to some of the albums that kind of had like filler songs, at least in my opinion. For example, Wings, like the last half of Wings, kind of felt like I had like filler songs for me. It didn't really do it for me, and this is kind of how it feels like. There's a couple tracks, but I mean, I actually really like the tracks though. It's like good, but what I would have liked to see is like maybe do just the second part first, like pick like what 5 or 7 of the like best ones from that, and then do the third part when it's all together with new tracks. That's kind of what I was expecting, and it wasn't that, but it's not necessarily a bad thing because the tracks are good, but I don't think they're as good as the first batch we got from Persona. So that's why.
Interesting. So wait, so you thought it was like kind of all over the place by using like a lot of callbacks and stuff? Is that what you think?
Kinda. No, it's more like tonally. It's just not. It's kind of like not the same. Whereas Persona, it kind of was. I kind of wish they continued that vibe, but instead, it's like different vibes, different sounds tonally, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it's not what I would have preferred. That's why.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what song in particular though, like kind of throws it off?
Want me to just pull up the list for you?
Yeah, that would actually help.
If you remember them. Wait, you listened to the whole album, right? You finished it?
Not finished.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh, he's giving opinions. He hasn't even listened to the whole album.
I'd say
This guy.
I like the songs, but what I would have liked, like Filter. I mean, My Time's good. I really like My Time. Louder Than Bombs. Inner Child.
I just like because
yeah,
but like what kind
from
of
what I heard so far kind of just feels like
oh
like the old filler songs. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean
Yeah, that's how I feel. Like from after Inner Child to then to Respect. Like they're good songs, but I feel like
you like Inner Child?
I like Inner Child, yeah.
Oh, okay, sorry.
I like it, yeah.
I
After Inner Child,
yeah.
and then
like,
from then on, before Ego, I'd say those kind of feel a little bit like filler. Filter a little bit as well. Louder Than Bombs isn't my favorite. After listening for a while, I feel like what I would have preferred is say they just kept like 5 or 7 of these, like the best ones, and just do that.
Oh, so you would have preferred less songs?
Yeah, because what I kind of like when what artists do is but it isn't necessarily a knock to say if they do a bunch of songs, but what some artists do wrong is that they fill their album with too many songs, and then some of them are just lackluster, and then it kind of overshadows like the best ones. What I really like, what artists do is they cut down on their track list and do like just the best songs, like really perfect like which ones are gonna make it to the album, instead of just making like a mixtape with all these songs that you made. But I mean, some albums work with the long track list, but some don't.
I'd say most don't.
Yeah, most don't. So I mean, I'd say this is like in the middle. Like it's not necessarily it's not bad, but I would have preferred like if it was like a little shorter with just the best ones.
Yeah, I think the reason for that is because our standards are set so high.
Yeah,
because if you think about it, like even just this era is kind of like it's not my favorite, but it's still really good. Like I really like it still. But it was just like when I first got into them, it was just like it's like a streak of like they kept climbing, you know?
That's true.
And then I think it's kind of right here in this era, it's kind of plateauing a bit for me too. But I still really like what they're coming out with too, because I feel like, I mean, they know too, they can do whatever they want to. So you can tell through a lot of these songs, which is cool. And then just it like for this one especially, I didn't really feel like a title song, which is kind of weird.
Yeah.
Like they came up with Black Swan, but like I don't even know what that was. I don't know if that's
Do your thing.
I don't know if that's a title or what they
Right.
decided, because they came out with On, and then they said that was a title. I was like,
Well, what?
Okay.
You just came out with Black Swan.
I
It was
know.
his first single.
yeah, this is interesting.
Right.
Because what they try to do with this, like, you know, they try to do like the Western kind of thing.
And make a single before the album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, there's this side
The
of
big
like
song.
the industry where they kind of label their title song.
Yeah.
So they try to mix that, and it was kind of weird. Like it was kind of it's like confusing, but like
Different.
it's fine.
It's different, but I think it worked.
Yeah, it worked, but it was just weird because normally you would expect
What
like one title song usually,
Yeah.
and then like that second track that like could be like a title song, like
Right.
the second best one on the track. But then like since they didn't come out together, it kind of and it feel like together. That's why
Right.
I don't know what to consider is the title song for that, but it's still really good. I really like it.
Yeah, I like it too.
I like it.
I like it. But yeah, you kind of alluded to it, like
Whoa.
Black Swan coming out first, and then them dropping Shadow, and then Ego, but not as like actual tracks, but just as like, you know, on YouTube as like teasers. But just if you just look at those three, like you didn't really get a vibe of what tonal, like the tone of the album yet, because it was all very different.
Because when Black Swan came out, we were like,
Wait, is it gonna be
this
dark?
Like, they just did
Yeah.
like a fucking 180. Like,
Yeah. And if you
coming off Persona,
Right.
we did not expect that.
exactly, and if you think of it, if you look at the track list now, hearing the whole album, Black Swan is kind of like
Irrelevant.
is different.
I forgot.
Well, not irrelevant. I don't think it's irrelevant.
Well, I mean, I kind of forgot I even forgot Black Swan was on the fucking album.
That's true. I mean, it's probably because we already listened to it so much before the album came out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like even that is just tonally different, and all the tracks don't have a similar tone. So
Yeah, because they even did something different with the Black Swan because they had two different versions for that too,
that's true.
which is like
That is true.
it
actually.
added like another like
What?
yeah.
yeah.
I was like, what the hell?
I remember
This is
hearing,
so different.
you know, obviously you would watch the music video first, so you would listen. We listened to the different version first.
The weird.
Yeah, it was like the
weird
dance
The
dance
video
version.
one?
Yeah, the video version, and we're like, wait, what? Like, what is this like? Where are they going for this? And then we listened to the actual track. It's like, oh shit,
It was
this is different. Yeah,
It
but
was
I like that version more. But
Yeah. I think I do too.
yeah, yeah. I think but I like a lot of tracks because I think they're also adding some Western sound to it. So they're adding, you know, the trap hip hop beat to a lot of their songs, like Black Swan. Also there's kind of like this R&B vibe with My Time. And Filter is like a acoustic guitar, like old school pop you would think of, like Justin Timberlake would make back in like 2000s. So it's cool, but I would have wished if they maybe continued. It's just because I love Persona so much. I would have wished they continued that, but it's okay that it's different, you know.
Yeah.
So not necessarily too bad. It's just not necessarily my favorite. That's why.
Yeah, that makes sense. But like, another thing too is like you could tell it's like really different. Like, yeah, it is really different from what they've done in the past.
Definitely.
Even individually too, like some of the songs.
True.
Like I'd
The
say
Jin
Jin's songs. That is way different from what he normally does,
Yeah.
which is more kind of like ballad kind of stuff, I guess.
Slower stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. His is really different, and I even say V's is kind of different too, because when I think of V, it's normally like slow and like
Sexy.
very seductive.
Definitely.
And it was really different. This one, his was like
It's beautiful.
had more emotion to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there are, even though there's the filler ones, I'd say the other ones that like the first ones you listen to, they're actually really good. So that definitely makes it up.
I like those. Yeah.
Yeah. So those are actually, because on Apple Music they're like there's like 6 stars. And I was these are actually the ones
Like
I'm
on Apple
listening to.
Music. Yeah.
I was like, whoa, okay.
Right.
Well,
Yeah.
I think
That's kinda how I feel
Inner
too.
Child deserves a star too.
Definitely.
Yeah,
I think Inner Child
Yeah,
deserves
then
a star.
that plus I think I just don't know how that's determined on Apple Music, but it was weird, just like
I think the
like
artists pick
coincidence.
it.
Oh,
Yeah.
No, I don't.
You
really?
think so?
I don't think
it
so.
depends on how many people listen to
I
it.
think so because I've seen it on albums like it changes
But-
too,
Mhm.
which is
That's
kind of
true.
weird.
That's true.
But yeah,
Yeah.
it was just weird seeing 6 stars, and I was like, oh,
Yeah.
Well,
That's
usually,
interesting.
like, whenever the albums drop,
just put-
just the first, like, 4 songs get it, because that's the ones that most people make it to before
Right.
they stop listening.
Well, what I find interesting is like, because like, you know, you definitely seen the album like right when it drops. You like listen to an album like right at 9,
Mm-hmm.
and there's already stars on it. So I'm like, that's why I'm thinking like maybe the artist chooses it, or like Apple Music chooses it prior, and then it changes afterwards. But okay.
yeah,
That's
but that's not even the point. I don't know why I brought that up, but
But yeah, I agree with you, Xander. I think the first half is amazing, but a couple of them are like a little like they're not like amazing. Like a couple of them are just like they're great, but not amazing. I'd say like all the songs on Persona are like really good in my opinion.
Amazing.
They're top tier in my opinion. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, the second half like after Inner Child then on is, from what I heard, is kind of just feels like that, like what Wings kind of did. Just like the second half just kind of falls off.
damn, you didn't like the second. Oh yeah, that makes sense. I forgot those songs too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we literally had to re-listen to it because I didn't even remember what they sounded like
Right.
after Inner Child.
Yeah. Well, do you have
Alright.
any input, Ryan, about things
so
like you're kind
I've been
of
talking about. You guys go.
kind of
I'm like kind of on the
iffy
same.
about?
I'm like on the same kind of
Oh, so
thing
you're
with
copying
Darren.
this, okay.
Like I really enjoyed Persona. Like Persona, I listened to probably the most out of all of their albums. That's just because it came out at a very good time for us.
Yeah.
You know, I appreciate a lot of artists that give that summer, feel to it. And BTS really hit that shit right in the fucking nose with that one. Except for adding Halsey. I don't like that bitch. But like, but
Yeah, I like
just
that
like
song. I like that song.
if they did continue, I don't know. I mean, think about it as a BTS. Like, if you're BTS, you know what I mean. You want to always try to change your sound.
Yeah.
So I kind of like how they didn't go with the summer vibe. Although I do wish they did go with the summer vibe.
Yeah.
But I appreciate how they want to do different things. You know what I mean.
Definitely.
But my thoughts on the album, when I first listened, I didn't like it, honestly. Not that I didn't like it, but it just didn't.
Underwhelming.
Yeah, nothing like stood out.
Yeah,
I know what you
nothing
mean.
stood out to me.
That's kind of felt the first listen.
and that's just because I was just coming off Persona. I was like, I really hope they kept. The
Yeah,
vibe.
Persona, like literally every song like blew me away.
Every song blew me away, and I was like, well, I really hope every song, because, like you were saying, your standards are now set so high that like you just think now that every song BTS drops is just gonna blow you away. So, I mean, I'm not bagging it. It just wasn't what I expected.
Yeah,
but
it's so good.
Yeah, it's still good. Like after I listened to it, the second time, everything sounded like. It sounded good. It just didn't really stand out.
That's normally how like I pick up music too. Like that doesn't really stand out to me. It like I'm sure for most people, like with any kind of music, it will grow on you.
Yeah,
but that's just that's how it is.
Yeah, just
because like most songs are just like it's just like you just listen you just listen to it. Because when we think of BTS too, we associate a lot of different things with it.
Yeah.
These songs are definitely like just songs.
Yeah, that's true.
Besides, I like Inner Child, and I like 0 O'Clock. Those ones did not blow me away, but they were good. They were really good.
I knew it, man. 0 O'Clock was gonna be
0 O'Clock.
That was the one you first listened to.
0 O'Clock had to be a banger.
That one was gonna be a really good one.
That was a good point that you brought up. Like the first listen, it was like kind of underwhelming because that's how I felt too. I think Xander, that's what you said too.
That's how it was with the Persona album.
Oh really?
Really?
Because for me,
that was
when I remember we were like when we listened to Persona together,
my jaw dropped.
Like together, but like like in the different rooms and
together but in different rooms.
You know what I mean? Like we were reacting to it together. That's a better way to say it. Yeah. And we were just like literally every song we were just freaking out, texting each other like, "Holy shit!"
He wasn't.
Like home, make it right. Like Darren, you're gonna like Make It Right because that's how you feel.
Oh, yeah. Actually, no, I did.
I remember
that was the one that stood out to me. Make It Right. That did stand out to me.
Right.
That's the one that really got me on that album.
So that's how I felt. Like on the first impression, it was amazing.
Didn't even make you feel good.
I had to listen to that again. Yeah.
But yeah, first impression of Persona was like it blew me away. But then this kind of just felt underwhelming.
Yeah, but it's still
Except for a couple
it's
songs.
still a good album.
Yeah, but it doesn't necessarily make it bad. It's just, like it's amazing, and then there's like good and like great. I'd say it's great versus Persona's like amazing, and I'd say like Tears over there too.
But I just hope they perform all the Persona songs. When we
Me
see
too.
them. I just want.
I mean,
them
way
to
too many
I
songs.
just want them to do that.
Yeah.
And I really want them to sing Home. Like if they could just.
That's
fucking-
my favorite.
They're not.
It's not-
I
it's not
really
gonna
don't
happen,
think
though.
they're gonna do it since they fucking took it off this
They
album.
didn't do their last concert either.
But I really wish they would. Like that song is so
I know
good.
it's your favorite song.
It is
That was
my
my
favorite
favorite too.
song.
Yeah.
But-
But yeah, I guess
I'm still excited to hear them.
I
live.
am. Yeah. I just feel really bad because thinking about it, it's like there's so much their standards that they have
Mhm.
like
There's no
across
way.
the world. It's just
Yeah.
like it's so high.
Yeah, it's
Like-
so high.
Like it's
Yeah,
crazy.
It's true.
hmm Just
So-
like the girls in the YouTube comments.
Oh my god.
I can never have a boyfriend because Jimin sets my standards so high.
Okay, Ryan, don't say that.
Yes.
You actually said
No, I
Okay,
didn't.
you
No, I did not
That was a
comment
comment
that.
on YouTube.
I did not comment that.
you know, you didn't
Yeah, it was-
comment
it
it.
was
You,
RCT
you
that
said
said
it
I
to
would
me.
never comment
You
that.
said it to me.
Oh my God.
All right. Whatever. Well,
That's a good point. Plus, I mean, they're Korean, so like, there's like different sounds that they're working with.
Mhm. Yeah.
Like you could tell that they're like taking Western influence, but in some songs they're keeping that Korean sound still. It's different.
it is.
I missed the song with Juice WRLD.
That was a good, that was a good
That
one.
one was a
That
good
was a
one,
good
too.
one.
I
Rest
forgot
in
they
peace,
came out with
Juice.
that stuff too.
That came out when we were vibing in the summer
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, what was your guys' favorite about
Oh yeah,
favorite
this
song?
one?
I like
gotta
start with
look at
favorite
it
I'll
again.
song.
let you
sorry.
guys go first.
I gotta look
Really?
at it again. I'm sorry.
I got two. I like
Okay,
it.
go ahead.
Mine is either 0 O'clock or My
Yeah.
Time. Because
Oh, My Time's good.
it's
yeah.
like
My
I
Time
like
is
literally
good.
you guys were there. I was like I gotta just listen to 0 O'clock. I would skip all this. I'm going straight
Yeah.
to 0 O'clock.
yeah.
You could tell Zero.
That was it.
Zero.
Yeah. And then when it played, I was like, oh man.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh man.
I want to get married now. Like that's what I felt like.
That one was a good one.
That one, and then My Time. Oh, I don't know. It's just it's my bias, man.
Yeah,
And
you have
it
to.
like I feel like all his songs for me are like really good too. Like whatever he really makes too. This one was definitely more a bit like how do you say it? Like I felt more seductive on that one. I guess kind of more R&B, I guess too.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, just the way it sounded. And I just really like the end when he does that ad lib stuff. I was like, oh yeah. You better use your vocals like that.
Yeah, that's true.
That was
That was a
really
great
good.
song.
That was really good. Yeah. So those are my two favorite.
My two favorites would be On for sure. Ah, fuck. Okay, I'm picking three. On, Ego, and this is hard. Either 0 O'clock or Black Swan.
Wait, what was yours again?
Really? You wait. So
On,
you're
Ego?
On,
Ego
Ego,
and Black Swan.
Black Swan, and 0 O'clock is up there too.
Wow.
Oh, so you pick 4.
Yeah, I guess I picked 4.
All right, and we're cheating like that,
So
but okay.
I guess we're cheating. Well, I mean, technically, I'm allowed to
What do
choose from the Persona songs too.
Oh my god! But you can't pick home. You can't pick home. It's not on there. It's not on
All
there.
right.
That's
all
actually
right.
really interesting though, because those are
Yeah, can we talk
three.
about that?
3 of them are like, or 3 of the ones you picked. Yeah, they had like videos with them and everything.
Right.
2 of them are like the title ones.
Yeah.
That's really interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel because I felt like I said earlier, some of them were just kind of felt like filler to me.
I do. No, I feel like
no,
they're-
like first impression, they were pretty forgettable.
Oh damn! Holy shit! Damn, he went all the way.
That's just how
over
I
there.
felt.
I don't think it was like as bad as Wings though.
Yeah,
Well,
there's some pretty
Wings wasn't
bad
even
ones.
bad. It was just 2 songs. I know what songs you guys are talking. It's just
Yeah.
2 songs on the album.
Mhm.
Every other song, like their solos, really good.
Solos are great.
Yeah,
really
but
good.
Those
Yeah.
2
And then-
fillers were not the best.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
then it was just
That's how
the
I
2
feel.
out of like how many?
Mhm.
2.
But I
true.
feel like these
7
are reasonable though. I feel like these are reasonable. Like they're not that bad.
Yeah, yeah.
Because this is the
songs.
thing
Yeah.
that was back when like you can definitely tell that was like those were like K-pop kind of songs too.
Mhm.
Like they were
yeah,
definitely
exactly. Yeah,
Yeah, now they're appealing more to America.
Yeah.
the Western sound.
Yeah.
Or just like the whole world, I guess. I don't
That's
know.
true. Yeah,
Yeah, now
That's
they're
true.
appealing to different things. Like before, it was just mostly about Koreans and stuff. But
that's not a bad thing though. Yeah.
Yeah, well, are you gonna pick 4 too, or maybe 5?
Do solo songs count?
What do you mean
Yeah.
Well, whatever song came out on this album.
You're right.
You picked a solo.
That's a good. Normally I would just say any song with Jimin.
Filter?
But no, I honestly, Filter wasn't the best.
It's
either.
but I'm telling you right now, if like once you see that live, it's gonna change your mind, of course.
Of course. Man. When I see him
Listen,
live,
like,
I'm bringing my
just
pop
feel it.
with me.
I can,
Oh, in your pocket.
I'm gonna throw my pop at him.
Jesus Christ.
The pop's gonna be fucking stripped down.
Oh my god.
oh my god.
I'm gonna put my Instagram ad on it too.
Yes. Yes.
Okay,
Someone's gonna catch
honestly,
it.
this is kind of a hard one, but probably just either 0 O'Clock or Inner Child. And I think Inner Child more than
Yeah,
0
I think
O'Clock.
Inner Child was definitely your
Because I kept singing it on Fortnite the other day. Like I literally
yeah,
just
that's true.
cannot stop singing that song.
That's true.
And whenever every time I've played it, like just like when I'm around the house, Inner Child's always the first one I play before any other song. And that's just because when I like listening to BTS, I like listening to more of the moving songs, like the more like heartwarming, I guess. But
Yeah.
that's just because when I listen to music, I want to feel more motivated and like
inspired.
yeah, inspired and shit like that. That's why I kind of like BTS so much, because every time I listen to their songs, I always feel like inspired afterwards. So I'd probably pick Inner Child, but I do like My Time as well. And on does go crazy too.
Yeah, I was gonna say like Inner Child. Yeah, that's definitely your kind of song.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is my type.
Because
of vibe.
you always every time, I was driving to LA and I was listening to BTS. I was looking at the sunset.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know, man. I was just getting inspired.
Every
and then,
trip.
yeah, and
when
then
I listen to Euphoria, well, I got the Euphoria vibe from this bitch too.
yeah,
I
and
think
then,
that's why I
it's
liked it
definitely,
so
like,
much.
Yeah.
Definitely, like, yeah.
I think
Definitely.
JK will sing Euphoria. I don't think
No.
so.
Yeah, you will.
I don't think so.
I think so.
I don't think so.
I think so.
Hey, wrong group.
I'm sorry.
Excuse me.
I don't think so, but
Excuse
I
me?
really hope he does.
K-pop war.
I
K-pop
really
war.
hope JK sings that
You just
song.
want to
sure
see
he
him
will.
fly,
I'm
and
sure
I
he
want
will.
to
This
see him
I'm
fly.
sure he will.
I
I
hope-
guarantee he will.
I don't think so.
Nah, I feel like they're gonna
guarantee
do the same thing they did last time in their last concert. They like their main album right now, all the Persona stuff plus this
Yeah.
stuff that just came out, and they have a whole bunch of like old ones, which
Good.
makes sense
They
because
better.
because the whole point of this album too was to represent like they've been together 7 years and there's like 7 members, and so like they're really emphasizing that aspect
7.
of like going back to their origins. Like in which song was that? That might have been Ego.
Ego.
One of the songs. It was literally just like
Episode.
from their first like little intro thing.
Oh.
Like
Oh yeah.
the intro trailer.
Big hit exclusive.
Big
Yeah,
hit,
that kind of
exclusive.
thing. That was the whole point of this album too, which makes sense.
Yeah.
And that's why
I
like
caught that
this
too.
this whole like the overall feel I got from this album too was definitely just a happier tone in general.
Exclusive.
Like I never really felt like a because normally they have like a somber song. Like what was on the last one?
On the
What?
last album or on this one?
No, I'm trying to think. It was
on Persona.
yeah.
They had a
It was
It was
this guy.
the one where they go crazy.
oh yeah,
And then
like because like general
John's
like
Food.
because those songs
That one.
they feel like those songs like they feel like bittersweet songs,
Yeah.
and then but this one it's like a little bit like just happier than bittersweet, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's not
I
too
know what
like
you're saying.
you definitely
Yeah.
like you don't feel like kind of emotional in a bad way. It's more just like emotional in a happy way, like a more happy way than
yeah,
like
I get that vibe. Yeah.
yeah
Vibing.
Vibe.
yeah
Vibe.
yeah.
Vibe.
But no matter what, we're still gonna listen to it on the way to LA.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Oh yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
great songs.
Very good.
Some were
songs.
amazing. That's how I feel about it.
Yeah, they're very
It's like
good
a-
songs.
It's like a mishmash of different sounds.
So what would you
But-
give it out of 10, Xander?
Me,
Mm-hmm.
I'd give it a. Oh, this is hard.
I'm gonna say 7.
I'd say
Very fitting.
yeah, very fitting.
Hmm.
Should I? No, I'll give it an 8 too.
I give it 8.
I'll
Yeah,
give,
I think 8.
no, I'll
'cause-
give it a 7 just because it's 7. That's not my
Oh.
real answer, but I'm
There
just
you
saying
go.
it.
Yeah, I say 8 because it's great, but not.
Yeah,
8
but
is
I
top
guess
tier.
it's a good. This kind of brings up a good topic too. It's like, what's your guys' favorite album of BTS? I don't think we've ever talked about that.
Favorite BTS album?
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean,
you know
you guys,
mine.
yeah,
you know mine now.
said that.
Yeah.
You said yours.
Persona, yeah.
Yeah. What
What
is
is
yours? Is yours
yours?
Persona
Yeah,
too?
mine's Persona.
Okay.
It's
Xander,
all
Only one
what's
answer.
yours?
That's kind of.
What's yours?
That's kind of.
No, please
This is
don't say the
interesting.
same one.
We can say
He's
your
gonna
second
say- he's
favorite to
gonna-
add to it if you want.
That's really hard. Like, I really like. Maybe it's because that's what got me into it, but beautiful moment in life. That was really like
That's a good, yeah.
like
Like the whole compilation, like the full thing.
yeah, like the whole
Okay,
thing.
okay.
The,
Well
like the
done.
3 and then the
Yeah.
repackaging. That
Right.
was really good
Mhm.
because their title songs were really good. That's
That era
those
was
songs
godly.
is what hooked me. And then like the B tracks and everything like that.
Yeah.
They were really good too. They're not like quite like this. They were definitely like vibey type of songs too.
Yeah, like
which is I really liked.
Is that
Their
the one
sound.
with Converse High?
yeah,
Converse
yeah. It was on that
They had
on that
yeah.
era. It was like a bunch of what you guys were saying earlier, like that like the ballad type, like
Yeah.
heartfelt, bittersweet
Yeah.
songs.
Yeah, I like
that
this
was that
album.
era, and I feel like some of the best songs of BTS are still in that album. you know?
Yeah, but then but then fuck man, after that it was fucking Wings, and I was like,
yeah, that was crazy.
I was like, oh my gosh,
Wings was
I remember you were
nasty.
freaking
oh
out when
my
it came
god,
out.
that's what got Ryan into BTS was
Yeah,
the
that's
Wing
true.
album.
Yeah,
The Wings
Yeah.
album did get me in.
I was like, oh my
that's
god,
what like really hooked me. I mean, I loved the album before that, but
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, Wings was like it just
Yeah,
it had
because-
more of a Western sound to it.
it did, and
Yeah.
then like the fact
a
that
sad
I got
sound.
into them at the Most Beautiful Moment
Mhm.
era, and then going into that, it was perfect because it showed like individuality
True.
that they had,
True.
and like how much talent they had, and all their songs were like really like every single solo song was like really good. I was like, wow, you
So-
guys are actually really good.
so
And then
Most
Blood, Sweat, and
Beautiful-
Tears, like that hit hard. Like
Oh yeah,
man.
yeah, that's true.
Like I remember, oh my gosh, yeah, I remember watching that for the first time.
Remember the people dogging on Pat whenever he played it in choir class?
Really? I
Yeah.
don't remember that.
I remember it.
That probably happened, but
I remember it.
might have the tables have turned.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
what's your second favorite one?
Second
But-
favorite, Wings.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But I think that Love Yourself Tears is better than Wings. But I like Wings more.
Oh yeah. Oh dude, that album went pretty hard too.
Yeah.
Like that definitely made you feel emotions because
Yeah, I
like
feel
the
like
fake
that.
love thing. Oh man, that comeback that hit hard too. And then you have The Truth Untold, and we're like, what the fuck
Yeah.
is this shit? And then you cry, and then you have
Love Maze.
yeah, and then
yes.
yeah, Magic Shop, dude.
Magic Shop.
And Airplane.
and then Airplay Park.
Some of your
Dude,
best songs are on that album.
Yeah, that was crazy, and that's
Underrated.
when that's
You
when
guys
it was
didn't
like,
even like On Pond, man.
I didn't at first.
It,
Yeah,
it grew on me.
And I would sing that shit.
no,
in
it felt
Fortnite.
Korean to me.
because it was weird. No, the first thing I thought was like Fetty Wap, and I was just like, oh god.
Oh yeah.
That's why I liked it.
But yeah,
because
but
it
then-
sounded like Fetty.
But no, yeah, the thing it's like
No,
like it was really fun too. And, like it grew on me. It definitely grew on me. Yeah, you
Yeah.
made that song grow on me.
Whenever
You
played it in the
fuckers
car-
didn't like it. I was singing it during Fortnite. Nobody liked it. You would laugh at me.
Because I think that I only listened to that like once too, so I didn't really.
Okay, I didn't like it at the beginning either.
Yeah.
I kind of just sang it in the chat because
Yeah, it was just-
It was funny, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, but then it's just like those songs, like you don't know the bangers. Like
True.
it's like those hidden bangers that you always skip.
Hidden
Yeah,
This
that was
giving
really
me
good.
flashbacks.
It was yeah.
You got way too many songs, bro. I don't
Like
know what the fuck
I
you're
could
gonna
go like
perform.
so deep into this, shit. Like because like different eras, I could probably pick out like like
Do it then.
which ones I want
Do it then.
or not want.
Do it
I
then.
like
Do it then.
Calm down, young baggy. Calm
You won't.
down.
what? Oh, okay, yeah, I'll do
Get
it.
in.
Yeah, so from the beautiful moment, I definitely really like the run that album.
Run, yeah.
yeah, that album,
was great.
that part, that was really good.
That's a
And then some of the can I see this real quick?
Mm-hmm.
Cause I haven't listened to the album in a while, but let me go
I haven't listened to that
look.
in so long.
Cause dude, they had Butterfly on that too,
Yeah.
and they had the Silver Spoon, which was a really
Oh, yeah.
fun song.
Yeah,
And then
it was
Autumn Leaves, and then the House of Cards was really good too. I was like, oh my gosh, and I really like the video for Run.
Yeah,
'Cause-
that one's godly.
Yeah,
When I think of that era,
that was
it.
really
Autumn
that's
Leaves.
definitely the video the video that I think of.
that embodies that era.
Yeah, very much so.
Definitely.
Yeah, but that's like barely ahead of the I Need You one. That's like barely
Right.
ahead.
I feel
And it's
you.
cool how interconnected they are too. So there's that one. And then what was it? the Love Yourself era, definitely Tear. Yeah, I would say.
Yeah, Tears the best one.
I think.
for that
Yeah,
one.
I think that's
Tears amazing.
probably universal.
Yeah.
It is beautiful.
And then the new one, I'd have to say.
7 or
I'd
Rap of
have
the
to
Soul
say-
era.
Yeah, I haven't decided on that one yet either, but I am very much feeling 7. Like some of the songs, even though,
They
like
hit
you said, there's like a bit of filler. Like the
Yeah.
ones that I really like
Yeah.
because I never had that feeling with
I
the
feel
ones
you.
before
I feel you.
so much.
I feel you.
But yeah, so 7 might be winning a bit more, but maybe that's because it's new. But I'm not sure yet. I'll give it like a week, and we'll come back to it.
It's that recency bias.
Yep, give it a week.
A week.
Waiting for your palm.
But yeah, I
Yeah.
guess
Good
that was
album.
mine.
Good album. Good album.
That's a good answer.
It is a good answer.
Answer?
Mm.
Love yourself. Answer?
Shut up.
Answer.
Oh, dude, I forgot that too. Oh
Yeah,
man,
because it like even though it was like
Dude, I
somewhat of a
forgot that-
repackage, it was like there's hella songs on
yeah,
that
I
shit.
forgot about that.
do,
'Cause-
do.
Yeah, that's when the
Those are some god tier songs on there,
Oh
dude.
no,
Euphoria,
that's kind of hard.
Epiphany.
Euphoria, Epiphany,
What else
Singularity.
is there? The trivia songs were pretty dope.
Now. Oh man, no, I definitely.
Idol?
I'd still say I'd still say Tear. Because even though the DNA one had like Serendipity,
Yeah.
the V one that hit like very hard too. I remember watching that show. I was like,
Yeah, that shit was kind of nice.
I was like,
Not gonna lie.
ooh, that's pretty clean.
Mm.
But yeah,
I forgot about the V one.
yeah.
Wow.
You just like wings.
Wings.
What was
That's
your
my second
favorite? What was your
favorite.
guys' favorite out of the
Hmm?
Love Yourself era? Was it the same?
Tear.
Tear.
Tier for sure.
Tear's my second
Tear's the
favorite
best
album.
Yeah.
I see,
Although I
see.
did like Wings a lot since it got me into it, but
Mm-hmm.
because I was listening to Tear at a very rough time in my life,
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
it did help the boy out a lot.
That makes sense.
It helped me out very,
Yeah.
very. Oh,
I mean, the same thing
bring
with
back memories.
same thing with Persona. Like,
all right.
Sad
I feel you.
memories.
oh god. No, I mean,
Alright,
I get it. It's the same thing with Persona because you have that connection to it because it just came at the right time. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's why I feel too.
I just want to drop things whenever I'm at a good.
Why? Did you take a bath?
What the fuck?
You took a bath. You're a little wet. Hello.
Darren's pet just took a bath, so he's nice and clean. Hey, can you go on your bed now?
Can
Yeah,
you go on
guys.
your
By the way, Darren doesn't like people on his bed,
You should jump on his bed right now.
and I'm gonna jump on his bed after we finish. But we're not done yet because we want to talk about something else, don't we?
Oh no.
Oh god, I'm scared.
Oh, that's very fitting because we're gonna talk about our greatest fears.
Oh!
Something
fear.
I've actually really
dun.
been wanting to
Have
talk
no
about
fear.
this too.
Yeah, we were supposed to do it last episode.
We
but then
were?
we talked about love instead.
Yeah, but we're gonna throw it into this episode now
Because
because
I
we can.
am here.
But like,
All might.
it can just be like stupid.
What the fuck?
What? Oh my god! I just heard
all
what you said.
for
I
one.
just realized what you said.
And one for all.
What?
That's
I
all
was
I-
just
that's
trying
all
to
I
be
know.
All Might, okay?
We-
He's my favorite hero.
Was it
But-
Detroit Punch? What is that called?
Detroit Smash!
Yeah, that's what. That's all I know. My hero.
Damn it.
Yeah, I know. Tenya. Tenya's cool.
This
You
isn't
got some. You got some thick
We're
legs.
not talking about anime this time.
Okay, I'm sorry. We'll have an
Not
anime.
that type of
We'll have an
episode.
anime cast.
Not a My Hero episode.
We'll have an anime cast.
But yeah, I
Should
think.
bring Lucas on for that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Oh man, he would.
He would go
He would
crazy.
go crazy.
He would actually go
He would go
crazy.
crazy. Yeah.
He would say things like, I just definitely would have nothing to say because I just don't know.
This is your cast now. You're hosting.
Oh my
Oh my
gosh.
God.
All right, greatest.
So what are
fears.
you afraid of, Zarin?
Zarin? You said a Z
well,
first, so that goes to
Zan.
Xander.
I'm not
I
gonna
was
answer
going to
that.
say Xander, but
I'm not
I
gonna
thought
answer
you would
that
go
because you
first.
can't say.
I already went
either of
first
our
last
names,
time.
right? So you have to
So
go
exactly,
first
we
now.
gotta go around in a circle
Oh yeah,
again.
exactly. We can't break the circle like
Can't
that one
break the
episode.
circle. Come on.
Yeah. So what's your
it's
greatest
going.
fear?
Is it going?
Well, I just
clockwise or clockwise?
talked
Okay.
last. So
What?
No, you did not.
yes, I did.
No,
I
you
said
did not.
I said what my second favorite album was.
All right, yeah, it goes in.
So I asked to go
clockwise.
this way.
It goes clockwise.
Looks like you're going first, buddy.
Hey, I introduced this topic, so it's
All
only
right,
fitting
so he
that
gets a pass.
What?
I introduced it.
Back to me.
He gets a pass,
What?
baby. It's all up to you.
What is your greatest fear? It could be like literally. You could divide it into two, like a very
Okay.
like surface level, and then like kind of like if you have like a genuine
Okay,
fear.
good idea. Insects, for sure.
What?
Insects.
Yeah, I have a fear of insects.
Oh, I thought.
I thought you said something else, buddy.
Oh, incest? I have a fear of incest
something
too.
else, buddy.
Okay.
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 Well, curse.
I have a fear of bugs.
Fear
Like
of
I do
bugs.
not like bugs.
All right.
All right.
Like it's just like ugh. Like it just makes like whenever I see one, especially like I don't want to look at like an up close picture, like a macro picture of bugs, because that just freaks me out. Well, it doesn't freak me out. It just makes me like feel like super disgusted. So whenever there's like a bug in my room or like when I'm playing like games over there, I'm like
the
fuck, I
spiders.
gotta kill it right away. Like, you know what I mean? And then like if that spider like disappears, I'm fucked, bro.
You have anxiety.
That's interesting.
That's just how I feel.
You get
interesting.
fucking anxiety. Because I remember one time I found a spider on the pillow next to me.
Oh.
I got hella scared, so I jumped out of bed.
Yeah.
And it fucking
Oh,
ran,
dude,
it ran away.
Oh, that's
I
nasty.
fucking ran away, dude. I stripped my entire room.
Yeah, where the fuck
I
is it,
literally
right?
took everything out of my entire fucking room just to find that spider.
Yeah.
And, I took everything off the bed.
Yeah.
And I was prepared. Like I had my fucking can. What was it? The spray to like
The raid.
You got sprayed right on your bed.
the spray
Right
red
on
to
your-
fucking wetting it. And then,
God.
and then I was just gonna smash it with something.
Yeah.
Just make sure that fucker's dead.
Right.
But it took me so long to fucking find it again. And so when
Yeah,
I
you
when I
found it.
officially found it,
Right.
it was like in like the
Like a
like
crevice
where
in the
the
bed.
bed like yeah, like the crevice of like the bed frame. So it was hard to kill it.
Oh.
So I had to go lay on the ground and like spray it.
Yeah.
And like I was afraid the motherfucker was gonna jump on me.
Yeah. Or
But
on
like
the bed.
it was just so fucking scary.
That's the worst. Like when the
But I eventually killed it though, because if I didn't, I would have never slept.
Hey,
again.
Yeah,
I
that's
would
how
have
I
never
feel.
slept
That's
in
how
my
I
bed
feel too.
ever again.
You
that's
accomplished something.
that's the worst when the bug is like in the worst spot possible. Like
Yeah.
it's hard to kill it. Like it's super high. Like you have to
Oh
reach for it.
Yeah.
Or like it's in like a corner, so you have to like kind of angle your shoe to where you can actually hit it.
Dude.
I know.
It's the worst, dude. Actually,
No,
the
because
worst.
it's bad. Because like, especially by our houses, there's hella like spiders.
Yeah, because we're by the wet.
Yeah, because we're by the wetlands.
Yeah.
But what's even worse is like outside. Like I always get a lot of spiders on my door since I'm like really so close to the wetlands,
Right.
and they're like jumping spiders, so they jump at you.
Scary.
It's fucking scary as shit.
Scary. That's hella scary.
Literally
Oh my
fucking scary.
God.
Like
That's
they
so
always just
scary.
jump at me. It's just like
That's hella
okay, I'm just trying to get in the fucking house.
Oh
Dude,
my
there's a
God.
possum in my front porch.
Oh
Like,
shit!
one night
Get a
after
possum?
work. That's not an insight, but that's something.
Get a pause.
I
This shit
forget-
was huge,
Yeah,
dude.
dude. I forget we see possums here. And, like the other day, I was driving down your street. Not this one. That one. The wetlands
Yeah,
edge. And I just saw a family of 5 raccoons jump into the sewers.
Yeah.
Like that shit was
I've seen
crazy.
raccoons too. I've seen crows.
Hey man,
And
they gotta live
skunks.
somewhere.
And
skunks,
skunks.
yeah.
They gotta live somewhere.
They do gotta live.
I got
somewhere.
now that you guys bring up insects, I got crazy stories that
All
are
right, go
gonna
ahead.
freak you guys out.
Oh god, I'm scared.
Okay, I'm gonna
Terrified.
start about like the most recent one that like was crazy, dude. I was in bed. It was like you doing the usual, watching YouTube and shit.
Oh god.
guys.
No, it was on your phone.
No, guys.
Dude, that's happened to me before
No,
too.
guys, shut up.
Okay, go ahead. Yeah,
Guys,
say your story. Sorry.
I was watching YouTube, guys. A spider about this big fell on my face.
Was it pitch black too?
Yeah, but like, because I was, how you're on your phone at
Yeah,
night, and
yeah.
then you like that's the light.
That's the only
all
light.
the light you have. But dude, it landed on my on my nose. It's weird because I was like laying on my side,
Yeah.
and then it landed on my nose, and then, dude, I just like shook
Yeah.
so quick, and I was like, oh hell no, I'm about to kill this bitch. Like,
Holy
dude,
you find it?
shit.
yeah, it was like still in the bed and everything.
Okay.
Because I was like, okay, I'll go kill it.
Yeah.
But I was like, dude, that's like, that's so
That's
unlucky.
fucking scary.
I was like,
That's hella
That's
scary,
so unlucky.
dude. What the fuck?
Yeah,
Okay, that's a bad, like a big fear. It's just it being on my body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can handle it being on the wall, but on my fucking body, hell no.
Yeah.
yeah.
Hell no.
That was crazy. That happened about like maybe a year ago. It was
In
pretty
American
recent.
Canyon?
It was pretty recent, yeah.
Shit.
It was like after that, it was pretty like I was laughing because I was like, holy shit.
That's
like what are
crazy.
the odds?
That's
Like why the
crazy.
fuck did you jump
I
down
would
from the ceiling?
have like so fast.
Yeah, but it makes
dude,
sense because like it's
holy
crazy.
nasty.
Like because my bed, I'm like where my head is, it's right under a vent. So I'm like, oh, that's probably where it came from, dumbass.
Makes sense.
So why the
That's
fuck you
scary.
crawl through there?
Makes
Oh,
sense.
But yeah, but it's
That's
funny. Like
scary.
It is, but it like it's just so funny like watching bugs because sometimes I'll even like be chilling and then I'll see like a tiny spider go down
Uh-huh.
and then it'll just go back up. I'm like,
Yeah,
all right, bye. Like,
Yeah.
like,
I've seen
okay.
I don't
too,
even bother to fuck
Yeah.
with the ones that are like too high up. Like,
Yeah,
in the
you
corner.
can't-
but-
I just don't
yeah.
even bother. I
You
just, like,
can't-
But no,
I'll let them live for now.
that's not the craziest story.
Oh God, there's more.
Because in Hawaii,
Oh,
you guys will not survive living there if you're that scared of bugs. I'm telling you, dude.
Jesus
like,
Christ.
it's like centipedes.
Yeah.
Very like they're like
They're fucking
they're
huge.
thick.
fat.
They're like a ruler, and they're thick, and
Oh.
you see all. And here's the thing: it's like I remember often, like my dad would try to burn it. They don't die if you try to burn it. So like you have to like beat the shit out of it, and it's crazy, and it's bad
Oh,
too.
you gotta jump
it.
because like
Kick that motherfucker.
because like since it's nature, they blend so well with things that just fall off, like some of the trees out there.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's like you can't really tell where it is, but those centipedes, they're thick and long, and they are everywhere.
They have spikes. These are the ones that have spikes on them.
I
Those
think
are
so.
nasty.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that
Those are
scare me.
nasty.
Those ones, yeah.
are nasty.
And then like, dude, I'm telling, like, I don't know how many I've seen in my life, but it was a lot. But I think that's why I'm not like too freaked out of bugs like that, 'cause, dude,
Yeah, you just got conditioned.
they were just so
very young.
they were so like huge. Like I'm telling you guys, it's like
Jesus.
it is beyond what you think. And then
Yeah.
even over there, the bees, I'm sure you guys seen them. It's like not they don't have too much like over here, but it was like the bees are like fat ass black bees.
Oh,
And they
those
like
ones, yeah.
yeah,
I hate those
There's like
ones.
a lot of
Those are
them.
scary.
Those ones scare the fuck out of me.
And like
Yeah.
yeah, it's the scary thing is you can hear the fucking
Yeah.
It's
I hate
here they
that.
come. It's like
I
here they come.
hate that.
Yeah, they got some crazy ass bugs over there too.
Yeah.
And if you don't like geckos, that's bad too because they're in your house too.
Oh my
Chill.
God, really?
Yeah, they'll chill. They'll chill on the wall.
Okay,
Wow.
so I mean, my stories probably aren't as bad as yours. So I'm not afraid of spiders that much. I'm more afraid of things that like can fly. So like
Jump at you?
like
Yeah.
the beetles that fly,
Oh,
or
yeah.
like fucking bees. Just anything that involves just going across my ears.
Yeah.
Flies.
I
That's
just
like most
fucking
people,
hate
yeah.
it. Like even flies. Like
Yeah.
I mean, obviously we can handle flies, but the fact that if it flies near my ear, it's fucking going.
I hate that, dude.
Like, it's so scary.
Like, and they end up on you, or it feels like they're on
Yes,
you,
that's
but
what
like they're
I-
not.
I
It's like,
hate
oh
that shit.
God, I hate that.
Okay, but this is kind of like a different one, like a 180. But
Okay.
since I went to Arizona so much throughout high school,
Oh yeah.
Fuck.
there would be scorpions everywhere,
Jesus.
everywhere. So
Jesus Christ.
one time
That's fun.
we rented out a house. Me and my baseball team rented out a house, and we were just playing in the pool, and like the scorpions were just all over the backyard, like because it was so bad. Because like the house we happened to rent was literally in the middle of the desert. Like it was not near any socialite, like any like near
Yeah.
any like Walmart or
Civilization.
shit.
Yeah,
There's
civilization.
nothing. It was just in the middle of the fucking desert.
Yeah.
And so like the scorpions would be in the fucking pool. The scorpions would be like in
Trying to
the-
have a swim.
like in the rocks and shit.
Sunbathing.
Oh my God.
And
Chilling.
Just on the cement.
no, like one day, we left like they would end up in the house too.
Ooh.
But my teammate actually found a scorpion inside of his baseball bag, and I was like,
Oh hell no.
You gotta throw that away.
I would literally never touch my baseball bag ever the fuck
Yeah,
again.
dude, me too.
I would be so fucking
Hell
scared.
funny.
no.
But
That's
I,
really
I
funny.
didn't realize like how big those little guys are. Like they're
They can
fucking
be.
huge.
Yeah, they can be. Yeah.
And they're pretty fucking fast too. I'm not gonna lie. That's the,
Yeah,
that's the
ones.
even scarier part.
Yeah,
that's the
definitely.
even scarier part.
Oh.
But it's
That's
okay
fun.
because I don't have to deal with those anymore. I don't have to deal with scorpions anymore. I don't give a fuck about those things no more.
That's it.
Okay, I have one more story to add to the.
Let's hear it.
More insect stories.
Xander would know
I do.
at work.
Oh my gosh.
we
yeah.
had a-
Oh, he is like yeah. He's
Dude,
like
that's what
definitely
really triggered me too, and it kind of ties into my next fear.
Spider
You wouldn't have survived in Hawaii, dude,
Yeah.
because there's a ton of cockroaches there
Yeah,
too.
we had a roach problem at work
Ah.
at one point, like a couple of years back, and
Ew.
dude, it was nasty, dude. Like,
Stop.
like you would be in the bathroom, like you would like. I remember we had to clean up the boxes because we're like, there's fucking roaches. Literally on the floor is just fucking just like guts of roaches. Like they just got crushed.
Oh.
And like you would just find them like just coming out of like the corner or something. It would just be on the. I remember I was on the register, and one of them just came out from the counter and it crawled up onto the front counter. I was like, oh shit! I like no one else saw it. I remember we were talking, and I was like, oh shit! And I like crushed it, and I was like with like a napkin, and they were like, what was that? I was like, that was a fucking roach. So yeah, that like after that, it really triggered like my insect problem.
What did you guys do about the roach problem?
We called exterminator.
Fucking thank God.
It's weird because I don't think I was there for that.
Yeah.
But I've never seen. No.
I've never even seen one like that before.
I've never seen them at where we were.
Oh really?
Oh,
Yeah.
I forgot about that too. Roaches are everywhere in Arizona, just running around, like just
nasty.
throughout the streets.
Yeah.
Like me and my teammates would just like, we'd have a contest of who can kill them.
What the fuck?
Because they're running around everywhere.
That's disgusting.
They're literally.
I can't handle that.
Like
dude.
especially when we're walking around in the middle of the night, like just grabbing like hamburger or something.
Yeah.
They're just fucking running around the
What
streets
the
everywhere,
fuck, dude?
everywhere. I'm
Oh
not
my
fucking
God.
kidding.
It's nature, man.
That's crazy.
Just fucking kick
Nature's brutal, man.
But yeah,
Like yeah, even just seeing like a picture of like a cockroach, it just like triggers me. I'm like, it's just disgusting, dude. Like oh my God.
I mean, I would be disgusted if it's in your workspace.
Yeah.
It's just like so bad.
Yeah, like I remember like so that part triggered me, and then, like I think we saw like another roach like a couple like months later. I was like, oh shit.
Here we go again.
And like it really triggered me. Like I
Here
was
we
like,
go again.
I was like, I couldn't go to work. I was like,
I ain't
like
going.
boss, bro, like I can't do it. Like I really had this fear,
Mm-hmm.
and like he didn't really understand, so he was like kind of put it against me. Well, I mean, understandable. It's kind of like a baby thing, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's just like,
a baby thing.
but it's just me. So
It's okay. I'm proud of you.
thank you.
Well, Ryan, what is your fear besides
Besides
flying
those-
insects?
So like,
let's move on from
all right,
insects.
let's move on from the insects and shit. I guess besides clowns, I mean, if I really want to get into it,
Really? You're scared of clowns?
because I've had the memories of a clown. I've had some bad
Okay.
times.
Traumatizing memories.
Some traumatizing memories.
What, you messed up your balloon?
No, it's just the first time I ever been to a circus. He just came right up to me in the crowd,
Oh, that's
and I was really little, and it's just scary. Okay, just the thought of a guy with a white face and red hair and big shoes.
Are you like really? Because I've always like.
I'm not too afraid of them now.
Yeah.
But just the thought of them still does kind of creep me
Really?
out.
Because I've always been curious about that. Like, I don't get why people are afraid of clowns. Like, I just want to know.
It's just because I was traumatized as a kid.
Okay.
That makes
They
sense.
just
Yeah.
scared the shit out of me when I was a baby.
Especially when they're murderous clowns, that's pretty bad.
Yeah,
That's when it gets really.
I
Scary.
just that's the thing. I'm not afraid to see a clown. It's just the thought, like, I feel like clowns are just natural,
Yeah,
kinda-
I know what you mean.
kind of crazy.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So mean.
So like, I just
Joker.
wouldn't trust a clown.
Joker.
That's why I don't trust most
So
of the people in AC.
So mean.
Oh, damn.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Clipping
I'm
that.
sorry. I'm
GG's
sorry.
in chat. GG's in
I'm
chat.
sorry.
Oh.
I'm sorry, but we got a lot of clowns here. I'll tell you that. Holy.
Damn.
Dude.
All right. So moving on from clowns, I probably the most scared, most thing I'm afraid of is probably losing like somebody, like really close, like family, relationship, friends, something like that.
Yeah.
Especially now that we're coming off a year that's just like,
Everyone's going.
It's like a
going.
transition year.
It's like, I know, like, no, I just know way too many people who are now having health problems growing up, like parents wise,
Right.
and family deaths, like my family especially, and like close family friends. It's just like
Sad.
it's kind of starting to get more realistic,
Yeah.
and taking things for granted. Like is what I have been doing,
Right.
and I just haven't been a patient that time. So it's just like I'm kind of afraid of losing that people that are really close with. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So like
definitely.
I'm afraid of that, but I'm just trying to like work on cherishing it more. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like taking my time, or like taking the time to
Enjoy the
reach
time we
out
have,
to those people.
Yeah,
as some would say.
So,
that's good.
but yeah, that's probably like the biggest fear is just losing someone, especially whenever we're young, and those people kind of,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They die.
No, it's like they have more of an impact whenever you're younger. I feel
Right.
so. That's my fear.
Right. So they hold a special place in your heart. Is what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying. Like if I were to lose one of you guys, it would hurt.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because it could happen anytime too.
Yeah, that's the problem.
No matter what age.
That's the thing is it could happen at any time.
Yeah. It's scary.
So that's the scary part.
Very scary.
Mm-hmm.
Would you cry if I died now?
No. I mean, yes.
Whoa, wow, okay, okay. All right,
I'm just kidding.
The fuck? I guess he's not so scared of losing me.
I'm just kidding.
That's fine.
Xander, I would.
That's okay.
I'm just kidding.
No, you don't have to make up for Ryan's mistake. It's
I'm
okay.
just kidding. You're my PUBG duo. Why wouldn't I cry?
PUBG duo. Yes.
See? All right.
What are your guys' fears?
That is a crazy fear for sure. Like, it's very real too. It's not even like a superstitious crazy fear. It's just something that happens in life, and it sucks.
Because like the scariest ones are the ones that are more realistic.
Right.
So that's just my take.
I agree.
Because I could be afraid of clowns, but it's just a fucking clown.
Yeah.
It's just a clown. I don't care if he dies.
It's just a fucking clown. You know?
I don't care if he dies.
What about you boys?
That's pretty sad.
I already went so clockwise.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Oh. Okay. I have a really this is I'm not even joking. Like I think about this and it scares the fuck out of me.
I'm
but
scared.
when I'm really scared of getting to older and developing schizophrenia. The thought of that, it is just so insane. Because basically to sum it up, it's like you're going insane, but what it really is, your reality is so messed up.
Yeah.
I've heard so many stories of just people just seeing things, it'll be very mild, kind of symptoms of it. You could see a guy standing in a corner or something like that.
That's kind of scary.
Yeah, just imagine that, but because psychologically, your brain has so much power that you can literally come up with anything, and then to have that bleed into your consciousness, it's definitely the scariest because because at that point it's I don't want to live anymore. I feel I genuinely would not want to live because not only are you going through that, but the people that would try to support you, it's they can only do so much.
They wouldn't be able
and
to
then
really help
just the
that
way
much.
the way how medication in America works too, it's you'll probably get misdiagnosed or something, so that won't help. So I feel that's something that's very unfixable in life.
I think so, because once people get schizophrenia, it's just they don't,
and
they don't stop. You know what I mean?
It's common on in older people, no matter who you are. So it's just another one of the possibilities of what can happen before you die. Because when you think about dying, you think about dying peacefully, but I would say dying like that, just imagine you're being alive for quite a bit before you die, and then you have that schizophrenia. I honestly would not know what to do at that point.
That's crazy.
Cause that's I don't know why it's a recent fear too. Cause I don't know. I was just thinking. I guess the recent deaths and everything has triggered to cause me to think more about life and everything. I don't know where the idea of schizophrenia came up. Cause I was oh, I probably saw something, and then it's it just really scared me.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. That is really scary.
That's another thing that's really real. It just could happen.
Out of nowhere.
It could happen to anyone. So if I start going insane, I'm very sorry. holy hell.
I know why
you have to apologize to us.
We'll be there to help you out.
Yeah.
What about you, D-Bag?
Oh
boy.
God. Oh no, I'm very embarrassed too.
Why are you embarrassed?
This one.
What?
What's there to be embarrassed about?
Pretty embarrassing.
We just opened up. Me and Xander just opened up.
We did open
Why don't
up.
you open up?
All right. I did open up about the insects.
You did open up about the insects.
Okay.
That's a typical fear though. Everyone has fear.
Oh no, but I mean about the baby.
It's
thing.
But it's cockroaches, alright?
It's most people. It's not a far-fetched thing. Most people are scared of bugs in general. So wait, but I don't know this other fear.
Yeah, why don't you just tell us? Give it a go. Give it a go.
I've always been scared to tell you guys this, but
Oh boy.
so ever since that roaches problem, and working like where we're at, it's a little dirty. So, after that, I kind of became a little germaphobic, to be honest. That's one reason why I don't let you guys on the bed. I don't even like before I have to shower before I get on the bed personally. And if I go outside, I'm dirty. Honestly, that's just how I feel. And like,
you're afraid to tell us that?
I was, because I mean, I feel like it's a little.
I've already known this.
Well, you already know it.
There's
Yeah.
nothing wrong with being a germaphobe.
But I feel like I'm not like extreme to where like, cause like how I kind of see it is just like I'll just shower when I come home, like it's fine. But like, it's just I always felt like it was super embarrassing. And
No, I get it. That's another thing that's like,
it's just
I
like
feel like more people have it than you think.
right.
Like
Yeah.
even like mildly too.
Yeah, and I feel like it's kind of like a baby thing. Like why you're making such a big deal of it.
Yeah.
Like that's just how I feel about or how I look at it and myself. But and like like I look at it that way, but I'm like I just can't. Like it just bothers me. Like if I try to like kind of break it, it just bothers me like it. And then but I mean it's getting better like throughout the years. Like I kind of like a little more lenient about it. Before it was like really bad.
He
Like,
lets us sit on his bed one time a year.
well, no, it's not necessarily just a bed.
Besides the bed thing, what else are you afraid of?
I know. Okay, can I tell a story?
Go ahead, just go ahead.
I don't know.
Just go ahead.
Okay.
I already said it. So
Yeah, okay, but it was very funny. It was our first LA trip when we all went, like Benji, Juan, Carson.
Yeah.
And then we're in the
What the
hotel.
fuck did he do?
I don't remember.
This is the first time I noticed Darren was a germaphobe. So
What the fuck did he do?
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So somebody had to use the bathroom, right? Done their business, and then Darren goes.
Yeah, then Juan saw it.
And so I guess I just hear Juan from like, because I was like watching TV, and then I hear Juan go, "Oh, Darren, you don't trust us." And I look, and then Darren's doing the typical like he put the
toilet paper.
the toilet paper on the seat.
Oh my
but
god.
Like maybe not in like a more like a private kind of bathroom. But I just found it really funny because I was like,
Oh damn! You don't
So
trust
embarrassing.
him?
I remember. Oh my god.
Yella called it out.
Yeah, I remember. I remember looking at him like right before I closed the door too. I was like, but I wasn't like mad at him. I was like, oh fuck, like he caught it, I only do that not necessarily because of you guys. It was more just because it's a public thing.
And then that's where I started realizing too. It's like
I wish I saw you do that now.
It was so funny.
I don't know if I didn't see it because Juan said it so loud, and I look and it's just there putting toilet paper on the bathroom.
That's hella.
And just the way Juan just went, "Oh, you don't trust
You don't
us."
fucking trust us?
Shout out to Juan.
I was like, "Oh my god!" I remember dying when that happened.
Oh, that's so embarrassing.
It wasn't even just like the fact that you're joking from. It was just like what he said was just
It's just the way he pointed out.
it was really fucking funny.
That sounds so wild.
Yeah, very.
Oh, you don't trust us?
He does that smile and he's just like looking like, what the fuck?
That's hella fucking
really
funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, that made me question.
Dude,
our
I
friendship.
really wish I fucking saw that.
Wow, you didn't see that. I feel like I was the only one.
I had to have been asleep next to Carson.
No, it was like in the morning.
Was it?
I feel like or something like that.
I don't remember.
I don't remember.
But yeah.
Hey, but that hotel was nice, though. The hotel was nice.
Yeah, there was a basketball court in front of it. We didn't even use it.
They had robes.
They also had
They
ropes.
had robes. But
yeah, when it comes to like public areas, get a little germophobic about it.
That's okay. Do you guys have like really, really unrealistic fears?
Fears?
I know I do.
Oh, what's yours?
I can't think of one
Just
right now.
for an example, so I can think of.
So, I guess I have two. So I don't know why, but I think my house is kind of scary.
Dude, your house
My house is really scary.
Yes.
I
Oh my
genuinely
God.
think my house is scary.
Dude, not even. Ryan, when
I'm
we
not
filmed some
kidding.
videos in the dark, I refused to go
scared.
upstairs.
The
I was like,
chemistry
no,
was scared.
I'm not
My
going up there.
upstairs is actually scary.
If you like, we just had a flashlight and just flashing upstairs, it looks scary. I was like, I refuse to go upstairs, and I was like, okay, I don't know why I'm scared, but I don't want to go.
I'm genuinely scared of my upstairs.
Okay.
I don't know why.
Downstairs I can kind of handle, but
It's a little more open.
Yeah, it's more open, and it's just like there's a lot of stuff that I can, see that's not a fucking human.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, I'm very comfortable being in my living room and like kitchen,
Definitely.
but once I get upstairs, I
Yeah.
do genuinely get scared.
I just don't know why. That's interesting to hear that from
Yeah.
you too, because like
Because you live there.
yeah, 'cause you live
No,
there,
but it's weird though
like,
because I've
yeah,
literally had this fear since middle school, probably even elementary school,
that's
and it got worse ever since the Lights Out movie came out. The Lights Out
Oh,
movie.
I
where
didn't
it's-
watch that, though.
Where it's like, well,
What is it about?
basically like, there's a girl who like only stands there in the dark, and when you turn the light on, she's
oh
she's
yeah,
not there.
yeah.
Oh, what the fuck?
And I was like, I know the movie's fake,
Yeah.
but I was so genuinely scared of my house that I was like looking at the end of the hallway,
Yeah.
because the only way you can turn the lights on and off is if you're on the other side of the hallway and you look on the other side of the hallway.
Oh,
So
God.
and to get to my room, you have to look on the other side of the hallway.
Yeah.
That
So, like,
sucks.
So I just try my best not to look at the end, but now that my sister moved downstairs, it's just kind of me upstairs most of the time.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
And so I'm a night guy, so I
Yeah.
do spend
You're
a
always up
lot of
night.
time. Yeah, I mostly am awake at night, and so when I come upstairs, there's like a few places that I'm kind of afraid of. I'm afraid of like the balcony, where we just have like just an open space on the couch.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because I feel like something's fucking watching me there.
Yeah.
I really feel like something's watching me there, and I get afraid of the long hallway, and then I get afraid of my dad's office, because as soon as I get into my room, I do check my dad's office to see if he's working something. So before I get into my room, I always check like that corner just to see if someone's there. Not just
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
it's just a thing that I do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not like I'm afraid of anything.
Yeah.
Right.
It's just yeah.
I just want to see, but I do get afraid. Like if I do peek over, like I feel like something's gonna be there,
That's scary.
and so I'm kind of afraid of my house. And I'm not really afraid of the dark, but like once the lights go off, I do feel like I'm being watched, and I have like this problem where like every time I go upstairs, I feel like something's watching me or something.
I was gonna
Right.
say, dude, because everyone's gotten this. Before,
Everyone
but, like,
has that
You
fear.
turn off the lights downstairs and you run upstairs because you feel
I
like
used
something's
to.
like
Yeah.
chasing you.
Yeah, I used
I
to.
know everybody's had that at some point, but then like just imagine you running up to your upstairs and you're scared of your upstairs, so it's like
That's scary.
It's just because like
Yeah.
if I run upstairs, I have more other things to worry about too.
yeah.
But no, okay. So
Yeah.
the scariest thing in my house is the closet by my living room, because it's kind of like a I mean, I use it as like a hiding spot when we were kids, but like it's kind of like almost like a basement kind of,
Sure.
because it has like the regular coat things, but once you open the coats, there's like a little
Door to
yeah, it's literally like a door to Narnia.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah.
I get very afraid of that because that door is constantly open and that room is always dark. So I just feel like there's always something in that room because that
Right.
door is always creeped open. Like every time I enter the house, it's just creeped open. So every time I pass by you in the kitchen, I fucking close that shit. I close that shit
That's scary.
because my mom doesn't want to close it. So I have to do the dirty deeds. But like it's
I
just
hate how
scary.
people don't like close doors when it's like almost closed.
Yeah,
It's so annoying.
it's just scary.
Yeah.
But every time I go upstairs, bro, I do get nervous. And then another one that I have is like mirrors. I feel
Really?
like if I look
Oh
if I
yeah.
look in the corner of a mirror, I feel like someone's gonna be watching
Yeah.
me.
It's these damn horror movies, man.
No,
That's-
because
oh my
growing
God.
up, I would watch like the Ghost Adventure
Yeah.
shit way too much.
Yeah.
And I would get way too deep into like scary shit.
Yeah.
So like that kind of affected me now. But I'm not really afraid of the mirror in my bathroom. I'm more afraid of the reflection of like my dad's computer, because I don't know, because like when I'm on that computer, I can see like myself and like what's behind me.
Yeah.
I can't see that on my computer, but on that computer specifically, I just feel like something's gonna creep up behind me.
Yeah, you just never.
It's
yeah.
fucking scary. And you guys haven't been in my parents' room, but my parents' room's fucking scary as shit.
Really.
Because like, because
great.
the lights flicker. The lights flicker, and
They
as
want
soon
to
as
fix
you
it.
as soon as you press the button or the fucking switch,
Yeah.
it like takes 4 seconds to get on,
Oh my god.
and then it flickers, and then it finally
Scary.
comes on.
Yeah.
It is fucking scary. And their dressing room,
Mhm.
it's like, it's pretty big in there, but the fact that the door is open and it's like always open, right? And it's just dark in there. I just feel like if I go in there, something's gonna fucking come out, or like something's like watching me or some shit. I don't know. But my house is fucking scary.
It is. I don't know why. Yeah, I just don't know why. Like you're that upstairs, that hallway, man.
Upstairs is one scary fucking.
I don't know why.
I kind of get that vibe too.
Like,
Well,
oh,
okay.
man.
Do you guys? Okay, I don't know if you guys feel this because I'm not sure. I'm not. I don't really know about your guys' houses like that. But are you guys like when you go in the kitchen? Do you feel like someone's watching you outside in the window?
No, I don't really get that
I
feeling.
get that vibe every night, bro.
Yeah.
It is scary.
I used to be really scared of the dark, like really scared of the dark. But then now, dude, I literally like don't turn on lights. I'm too lazy to now. So
Yeah,
it's
I
like
feel you.
I don't.
I mean, it's not like a dark thing for me. It's just like
You say being watched.
Like
Yeah,
what's
that's
there?
like
I
the
just feel
common
like
theme
what's
of
there?
like,
What's behind
because
it?
one of the
Like,
windows downstairs in the kitchen, the blinds they're broken. So because my mom's been getting into like plants like a lot.
Yeah.
She has like this thing to hold her plants up, but it looks like a human figure.
Oh yeah.
And it's right next to the
That's
fucking
scary,
window.
dude.
It is
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
scary.
That's scary.
I hate it so much.
Yeah. Has anything like actually like scary and like unexplainable happened at your house though?
Nothing like too crazy, you know, just the typical you hear things. But
Yeah.
dude, no, the other day, recently, like, I was just in my sister's old room because like that's where I like keep like all the extra things that I don't need in my room.
It's your other closet.
It's just like another like place to put things.
Right.
I was just chilling in there, and like I swear to God, it never fucking creeps ever in that room. Every time I go in that room, it never creeps. But as soon as like, cause that's right where the attic is where my sister's old room is. I swear I fucking heard something in that shit. It was scary because I was just standing by the bed and I was just like folding my clothes. And I just heard like creaks up above me. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah. I got so fucking scared. I went straight into my room and just started playing because I was like, I'm not doing this shit.
Yeah. Back yourself, man.
And you guys don't know about this, but like where my garbage cans are, where I have to take out my garbage and put it in the street. There's just this long way, like this long, passageway.
Sure.
I always feel like there's somebody there.
Oh.
The other day I had like a really bad anxiety because I was like home by myself. I mean, I've done it home by myself all the time, like just take the garbage out Mondays. But like for some reason this day like was like so scary because my side gate was open.
Ooh.
So that's when I was like,
Damn. What?
I got kind of nervous.
Yeah.
I was like, damn, so there might be somebody back here.
Yeah.
So I was just like, every time I took the garbage can on the street and I went back, like my eyes were just focused on the hall, like the pathway,
Right.
just to see if someone's gonna be there because it's always dark.
Yeah.
I just feel like there's gonna be somebody back there.
I hear you.
So it's kind of more like anxiety things. I get it. I'm just kind of more afraid like there's somebody watching
I feel you.
when they,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
I feel you.
especially living where I live, like being outside, like it's kind of easy for people to just, pop out of nowhere.
Yeah.
They
Definitely.
could just pop out of nowhere.
Definitely.
I feel like if I lived in an area more like Xander's, I wouldn't be that afraid.
That's probably why I'm not afraid.
Yeah.
Because it's like it definitely is like a more.
It's more like not a suburb.
It's like
Well, it's not like in the. Like,
it's
the
not so
main
it's not so
big-
open.
Yeah.
It's like it's really not open at all.
Yeah.
There's like a house right there, so it's like you're generally safe. Like if something were to happen to you,
Because if it's just gonna
somebody
be
would-
anybody, it's gonna be a neighbor
yeah,
for you.
yeah,
For me, it's like, I mean, even you too. It's just like random people walking all the time.
yeah. It's more like people definitely like walk around.
Yeah, and
Stuff
like
like that.
some girl posted on Twitter the other day. It was like she was chilling in her car, and some guy was just walking around. He's like creeping behind the cars and shit.
Oh, yeah.
And she was like from the Bay Area too. She was from around here.
Yeah.
And I even told Tao, I was like, you need to like check outside your car before you ever get out, because like
Yeah.
this, like I don't want this to happen to you. But like every time now, like ever since I've watched that video, like I check just to make sure, because like especially being over there, like it's so dark over there,
It is.
and like there's
Over
just
at your house.
yeah, and there's just like random cars parked on the other side of the street that anybody can hide behind.
Yeah.
It's
it is,
bad.
yeah.
So
That's true.
I don't know.
Crazy people, man, out
There's
there.
crazy
Yeah.
people out
Very
there.
crazy people.
Yeah.
All right, enough about me. What are your guys' fucking fears? Other, but like
so-
just like not so realistic, I guess.
I mean, I guess I have like a scary moment. Oh, I do have a scary moment. Not too scary, but like it was weird. Because I have a piano at home.
Oh God.
Oh shit!
So,
you do, yeah.
Yeah, and then I was just doing. I just went to go get water or something.
I was scared.
And then I went, I was chilling in my kitchen. I was like literally just sitting there in my kitchen, and then like literally it was like so still. Like you know when it like things are so still, it's like it's weird. Like you just hear your ears ringing.
You hear like the vibrating.
like,
You just hear your ears ringing
like
pretty
the
much. That's how like quiet it was, and it was weird because I was like, it never really gets that quiet for some reason. Like it was just unusually quiet.
That's scary.
Like more like I don't know why I just noticed
that
it.
is scary.
And I was like literally on my phone, and I felt like I couldn't hear me like tapping on my phone for some reason, which is kind of weird. I because like you know you do that every day.
Yeah.
But then that's when I noticed. I was like, it's like really quiet in here. like it's like
something's
I
wrong.
was like, I was like,
I'm in
it's really,
danger.
I've never like had. It's never really been that quiet, but man, all of a sudden,
No,
I hear a note play.
No,
on the piano.
I don't
And then
believe
I
it.
look up.
I don't believe
I look
it.
up and I'm just like, well, because here's the thing. It's like I'm not too afraid of things that happen like that. So when that first happened, I looked around, and then like I didn't hit anything or anything like that because my cup was just chilling. I was literally just on my phone, and I heard it like I'm pretty sure it was like definitely like a clear. It came from the piano, like it came from where in that direction.
Yeah.
It was just like one like kind of like
Ding.
yeah, pretty much. And I was like, well, shit. I got something going on. But yeah, but like even then, that's probably like the most scary thing that happened to me. Cause like, and even then, it's like not that scary to me. Cause like, I could have just
How
been
is
like,
that not scary to you?
cause that
A piano does
well,
not just play by itself.
cause when that gets into that whole like ghost kind of stuff.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if I believe in them. I think I believe more in like anything's possible. So like, I could just think of that. Like
Maybe
I
it was the cat.
Yeah.
It definitely wasn't because my cat's like never over there, and like she doesn't go on the piano and stuff. So like there's literally nothing that really could have explained that. So I was like, maybe I was just hearing things,
Dude,
or maybe
what
not.
If, like...
And then I actually went to go check too, and then it was just like it was just there normally. I like nothing looked out of place either. So I was like, maybe
How
I
would
did
you
hear
not
that.
be scared in that moment, Xander? You know
I was just like, what the hell? I was like, I just looked up. I was like.
I'd be scared.
And then I looked
I'd be
around. I was like,
scared
"Did I like
as
hit my
shit.
foot on something or what?"
I would not have even checked. I would have just
I went
I
straight
would've
upstairs.
up. No, I was saying like what it would be so scary if like you heard the ding
Yeah.
and then like fucking Zion like laughing.
Dude, that
that would have
shit.
scared the shit.
Yeah.
out of
Dude,
me.
and there's stories of like little kids like seeing ghosts and like
Yeah.
having
Yeah.
interactions with ghosts.
Yeah.
Oh my god, what if Zion was like talking to somebody?
Yeah, that's why he was laughing. Like,
Yeah.
oh god.
But even then, like,
should make that
scary.
into a film.
this is weird because like I used to be like very deep into that stuff and like hardcore like kind of believe that and like
Yeah.
it would get to me. But
Yeah.
now it's just like there's been moments in my childhood where it's like I'm having like a fever dream or something like that.
Right.
And then like I've had moments where I've like sleepwalked and my mom told me
Scary.
like, and then yeah, it's just like, yeah, it's weird. I don't really believe in that stuff, but like I want to because it's fun, but like it doesn't really scare me like that. But that definitely was like, I've never like really experienced anything like that. I was like, oh, that was pretty
That's
cool.
fucking scary. That is not
That
cool.
was pretty
That
cool.
is scary.
It was because
cool.
like here's the thing too is like when I think of that
Terrific.
stuff like
Great.
like you hear people talk about that kind of stuff happening like unexplainable stuff
Right.
and then they swear on their life it's like this happened, it was a ghost and everything.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I wish I was there. Like I wish.
I want to see it.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's
Yeah.
scary.
But that
dude.
yeah, that's weird. Yeah, that's like a weird like borderline fear for me though, because like even though I was like it won't scare me, like I definitely wouldn't go stay in a haunted house or something like that.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Like
Fuck haunted
like,
houses,
yeah.
dude. Haunted houses scare me too.
Only haunted house I'll go to is in
Dude,
Disneyland.
actually, I have a funny story.
Alright.
So, speaking about haunted houses, when we were kids, me and Kane, we had the Donaldson Way haunted house. So they would just pick a random room and just fill it up with a bunch of scary shit.
Okay.
And so the Donaldson Way, like we had like the what is it? What is the little harvest thing? The cabbage patch or
Oh,
whatever. I don't know.
I
What
think
it's
I know
called.
Cabbage
I don't
patch.
fucking know.
Like
Some
I don't
stupid
know.
patch
Like a
shit.
pumpkin
patch?
No, like it was kind of like a pumpkin patch.
I don't know.
But there was just like a bunch
get-
of
I
hay.
get-
There's a bunch of
yeah.
hay everywhere. People did the little maze.
Yeah,
that
I
was
get.
it.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, yeah, I think I've been to one.
Yeah, and so we did that, and then we went in the scary. Me and Kane went in
The scary too.
the fucking haunted mansion,
Mhm.
and they let like a couple groups go in one at a time, and like they have people there, and they, jump out and scare you and shit.
Uh-oh.
You pee your pants? You
Uh-oh.
pissed your pants?
How old were you?
I think
Also.
we were in elementary school. We were in 4th or 3rd grade, something like that.
Okay.
And so we were walking, and once we got to the end, this girl jumps out under the table. Kane kicked her.
I mean, dude, like that is a risk you are running when you're like doing any kind of.
yeah.
This is
Definitely,
Like,
dude.
you have to expect
Oh,
something to
God.
happen.
That shit was so funny.
It was like where
Did she react?
like in the
She's like, ah!
like that. Where did he kick her?
Yeah.
Dude,
Where'd she get kicked?
That reminds me of that
It
Ellen,
was
that Ellen clip when they look in the window and, or not the window, the mirror, and then the nun comes out and the guy threw his water bottle at.
Oh yeah.
Dude, that shit was hella funny.
Yeah, that's how.
Yeah, you really see people's like fight or flight response.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Obviously,
I mean,
it came
yeah.
with fight.
You gotta expect that.
Yeah.
Xander's right.
Dude, did you like kick her in the face or like the chest or something?
I
Like,
kicked her in the arm, but like I wish it was the face.
What the fuck, man?
Fucking ran away.
You just kicked me.
That was hella funny. All right.
dude, what the hell?
I already went my twice.
What the
The second
hell?
time.
Oh, this is the last one.
Oh shit! I didn't think of it.
That's the last one.
This is like ghost kind of.
Oh no, I don't really believe too much in like superstitious stuff.
Yeah, he's scared of real things
You're
like
scared of
insects
germs.
Yeah,
and germs.
Dude, that's just scared
Those
of
are
germs.
very crazy.
Okay.
and germs, very real things.
Corona.
Okay.
Can I go last?
We've
I
already
don't-
gone. Me and Xander have gone already.
Yeah, but I already went my second time.
We went 3 times.
It's okay
Yeah,
if
you
you don't
did.
have a fear.
It's okay, Darren. If you don't have one,
Do you have like a
don't have one.
scariest moment in your life?
Can't think of one.
Oh,
You don't have
okay.
any scary moments.
I think you
playing
need
that
one
game.
then. I think I gotta throw you in a haunted house. or
No,
something.
don't. I don't.
So you
I don't fuck
you
with
don't
that.
think like anyone's gonna walk up behind you when you're playing in that game room?
No, maybe sometimes. Maybe sometimes. I guess maybe like sometimes when I walk around, like alone, because I'm just like you. I'm like usually like the only one up at like super late times. Yeah, it's kind of scary walking around. I mean, not scary, but I definitely, have to turn on the lights. Yeah, because you never know. That's just kind of fun. like especially like when you've had this like when you just hear something downstairs like, oh, what the heck?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess that's something, but it's not.
Yeah, that'd be terrible.
Nothing super.
Someone could
Nothing
kill me,
too
man.
scary.
Like
Yeah, not too bad. So
I really
can't
don't
really
care
think of
like
anything
where I walk. Sometimes.
yeah,
Someone could kill
He
me.
went to the piano.
You
I went to go check out the piano like
Dude,
casually. Dude, imagine like if someone was actually like imagine if I was getting robbed. That'd be a pretty dumb
Dude,
movie.
we have
Oh
to
my
make that
God.
into a film. Just like one note,
Dude,
and you just
Zion.
hear Zion. It's like,
It's scary.
and Zion's perfect because he's so little and he has that little kid voice.
Yeah. And you're like,
Oh
yeah,
my
dude, I saw a
God.
friend. I'm like, oh god.
But that kind of stuff does get scary too when it like you hear stories of like it affects like a whole family too.
Oh, that's
Because that's when
yeah.
that's where it kind of confuses me too. Because like I don't know, because it's more than one person encountering something
Right.
and they're all witnessing it.
Mhm.
So I'm like, they can't all be going crazy at the same time. So it's like, what is going on here? I don't know. But I want to know. But like I'm good. Like,
I want to know.
I wouldn't
but-
go there to find out. But
Oh man.
Yeah.
I want to drop a fucking scary video now. Better than that one we did.
the one
chemistry.
in chemistry.
That doesn't count.
Our horror video.
That
in
one was more
chemistry.
funny than scary.
Dude.
Me and
That was
Xander
dumb.
made this chemistry video.
Yeah, that one. Was
Remember, we
great.
got extra credit on that.
We got extra credit.
That shit was hella dark too. I remember that.
Yeah,
was so
that's what I was
funny.
referring to when I was scared to go
yeah,
up.
I was thinking that too.
Yeah, I made someone else go up there.
You made
to
Ruben
play as-
go up there.
Nice.
Yeah,
I
made-
would too. It was a dark, scary day that day.
It was-
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. That's why I don't do scary movies too, because like I guess that's
Oh,
what
actually, no, yeah, I think I'm scared. I'm definitely. For me, it's a stupid thing. It's like I won't watch scary movies.
I can't play.
Why
scary games
not?
either.
Actually, I mean, I will, but like, I definitely will react like bad.
Parasite is not scary.
I didn't think it was a horror movie.
I can watch scary movies. They turn out to be more funny than scary. I'm serious.
Yeah,
they fucked me up.
They definitely do, but like there's still a side of me like I still hide my face and shit. I still cover half my face.
I can see it.
I have to wear a hoodie because I'm like, fuck.
No, I can see it. It's just I just don't want to hear it. Like the hearing thing.
Yeah,
that's the one that actually like sticks with me for a while. Is like hearing those
dead silent.
Yeah, like the noises.
Yeah.
And the jump scares. Like I can see it, but just hearing the jump scare scares me.
Yeah.
I think that's definitely true though, because I am every Filipino's afraid of scary movies. So like,
why Filipinos?
Most Filipinos I know are scared of
because a lot of Filipinos are like really superstitious. For some reason.
Exactly.
Well, I was about to bring that up because I mean, like, if you look at like Filipino or like Asian like superstitious stories, dude.
Crazy
they got
shit.
They really got
some crazy shit.
Like have you guys seen like some Japanese horror games and stuff? Those are the worst.
Oh yeah, those are the scariest.
In my opinion, those are the worst horror games to play.
Anything Japanese,
because like they're so
related.
Scary.
Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh,
true.
They're very scary. It's always in a school too.
Silent Hills.
Man.
Yeah, exactly.
Man, no. But scary movies, they stick with me because like they're the reason why I have all the anxiety in the first place.
Yeah.
Because
that's why I can't do it. Like, if I watch a scary movie, I'm just gonna think about it the whole day,
the
whole week.
That's what I'm saying. If you watch it with your friends, it's more funny.
It is funny.
It's funny.
It is funny, but still,
you do get that little adrenaline.
So it fucks me up, to be honest.
Yeah, it's like I'm like very scared of the moment though.
So you were scared when we watched it?
I was.
Wow.
I was. I won't cap.
You didn't think that you were scared.
I was scared. You remember? You remember?
You were hoodie on.
You remember?
Your popcorn.
You remember?
You were scared. You remember? Shit.
Dude, I've definitely gone on like movie dates like in scary movies, and I was the one hiding. I remember definitely the one hiding.
Yep.
Oh,
I wasn't ashamed.
I know who you're talking
about.
I know who you're talking about.
I
know who you're talking about because she likes scary movies.
And I was just like, oh.
I remember.
I was like, oh.
Like the first, dude, that reminds me too, because I went on a double date with Lucas in like middle school, and I was hiding because we were watching Sinister. Sinister is probably like one of the scariest movies. Probably the scariest movie I've ever watched in my life. So
that one's a crazy one.
So I was hiding the entire time. It was the scariest thing of my life, because I never seen a scary movie in theater prior to that. That was my first time. I was nervous. Woo. Never again. Unless I know the movie's not going to be that scary, you know?
Right.
And most movies nowadays are not that scary.
That's true.
They're most, I swear, they just turn into comedies. They turn into comedies.
Yeah. I mean, makes sense. Comedies because they're like...
Because it's just so fucking unrealistic.
Yeah, you realize how like...
Stupid the characters are. Like, they just be doing stupid shit.
That's true.
Well, you don't need to talk to that guy. Just run. Just fucking run.
That makes sense.
That's true.
But man...
Scary movie?
That was a good episode, boys.
That was. Yes. Talk a bit about BTS and then talk about what we're scared about.
It's completely
180. Very.
Completely.
Jimin would be proud.
Yeah. Jimin
would be proud.
Yeah.
But thanks for joining us for our 14th episode. Almost at 15. That's a big deal.
15's about to be
That's a big deal.
Big one. We might have somebody on the show for the 15th.
Ooh.
We just gotta keep it a secret.
That's news to me.
It's a secret.
Secret for me too. But go listen to BTS's album.
It's right here.
If you want.
Listen to it.
Very good album.
Very good.
It's very good.
7.
And just like any day, today is a
special
day.
Special day.
So thank you guys for coming and watching.
Yeah. We got up bright and early today. Right?
Oh yeah. If you guys are watching, I don't know if you notice the lighting change. It's because normally we record at night.
Yeah.
Like late at night. But it's middle of the day, so hopefully we look better.
Hopefully everything looks better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But thanks for sticking around for this long.
I love you guys.
I guess we'll see you next time.
Bye bye. That was a good episode.
Oh, Darren, you don't trust us? I'm
Wow,
still on
Darren.
that, man.